Want to kill a big dream, tell it to a small-minded person. I told everybody at 10 years old I was going to be on TV. I had a little problem when I said that. I had a severe stuttering problem. I could not talk outside of my house. So when I wrote on that paper, the assignment was write on a piece of paper what you want to be when you grow up. I'm 10. I wrote I want to be on TV. That was that faith, the belief in things that you cannot see. I ain't see no way I could be on TV, but I wrote it down. I didn't know no better. I'm 10, I wrote it down. Teacher called me to the front of the class. She called me to the front. I'm thinking, I'm going up here to get a gold star. I ain't never had one before. I can't tell you how wrong I was. That lady didn't call me up there to give me no gold star. She called me up there to humiliate me. And she just said, why would you write something like this on your paper? And I'm standing there, I'm trying to get it out. She said, who in this school ever been on TV? Who in your family ever been on TV? She said, look at you standing there, you can't even talk. How they gonna put somebody like you on TV? So every Christmas, I send her a flat screen TV. Because I don't want her to miss me. I want her to see what God had done for me.
Because life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you.
They're gonna miss it. They're gonna miss the greatest part of you, the greatest part of your destiny, the greatest part of your creativity. It took everything you went through yesterday to get you ready for what you are about to do today. You are standing on the verge of a great awakening, or you wouldn't be here.
There's nothing you can do about the past, but you can do a great deal about your future. You can make changes in your life in a fairly short period of time. You can make changes you can't even conceive of now. If you give yourself a chance, the first thing you'll know, you'll be able to do things you never thought you could do. You'll be able to handle things you never thought you could handle. You'll have ideas that you've never had before. When you know what you want, and you want it badly enough, the answers will come to you. I can't tell you why it works. All I know is, it works. Ask. Of all the important skills to learn in life, be sure to include the skill of asking. What do you want? And the complete formula is staggering. It says ask, and you will receive. But you've got to do better than work hard and be sincere all of your life. You'll wind up broke and embarrassed. You've got to be better than a good worker. You've got to be a good asker. Let me give you some key points on this asking and receiving. Here's part of the philosophy that helped me to change. Asking starts the receiving process. Asking is like pushing a button, and all this machinery starts working, mental and emotional machinery. I don't even know how it works, but I do know it works. So asking is the beginning of receiving. Receiving is like the ocean. There's plenty. Here, success is not in short supply. It isn't rationed, so that when you step up to the window, it's all gone. No, no. Well, if that's true, what is the problem? Well, the problem is some people go to the ocean with a teaspoon. Have you got the picture? What I suggest you do in view of the size of the ocean is trade your teaspoon for at least a bucket, and you will look better at the ocean with a bucket. Receiving is not the problem. You don't have to work on receiving. It's automatic. Now, here's something else to remember about asking. One is ask with intelligence. It didn't say ask intelligently, but I'm sure it meant that. Be clear, be specific. Intelligent asking means how high, how long, how much. Describe what you want. Define it. Remember, well-defined goals are like magnets. The better you define them, the stronger they pull.
Now, if you were going to ask intelligently, there might be 5 elements of that. Number one, you'd have to ask specifically, wouldn't you? Very often, you're getting what you're asking for. You're just not aware of how general you're asking. Clarity is power. The more clear you are about exactly what it is you want, the more your brain knows how to get there. Your brain is a servo mechanism. Your brain, when you condition it, knows exactly what to go for and it'll find a way to get there. Your brain spends most of its time trying to make sure you don't notice because you'll go crazy if you notice everything. But when you decide what's most important to you, your brain goes after it. If you don't know exactly what you want or you let yourself get beyond that into something general, you're not going to achieve it. Clarity is power. You got to know the specific result you're after. What do you want? If you can't answer that question right now in your personal life, in your body, in your relationships, in your finances, in your spirituality, then you're not going to be as fulfilled as you want to be.
Give your goals purpose. Answer both questions. What do I want? That's the object. What for? That's purpose. What you want is powerful and it will pull, but what you want it for is more powerful. Ask with faith. It means believe you can get what you want like a child, not an adult. Many adults are too skeptical. They've lost that wonderful childlike faith and trust. Don't let that happen to you. Believe in, have faith in yourself and your goals. Develop that kind of enthusiasm toward your life and your goals. And be curious like a child. Kids can ask 1,000 questions. Just when you think they're finished, they come up with 1,000 more. Have plenty of curiosity. Ask questions. That's how you learn. Another fringe benefit of setting goals is what it does for your ability to manage your time effectively. While we're talking about goals, I'd like to share a few ways your use of time are affected by or influence the achievement of your goals. Time essentials come from objectives well defined. Time can't be critical if objectives aren't defined. Write your goals down and set careful priorities. Sometimes priorities are determined by the season. For a farmer in springtime, the season dictates his most important activities. One of the difficulties of living in an industrialized society is the losing of the sense of seasons. It's easy to keep going from 9 to 5, year in and year out, and lose a natural sense of priorities and appropriate time. Keep an eye on your own seasons, lest you lose track of values and substance.
I just wanted to remind you to dream and dream big, and understand that your family and friends and loved ones, in most cases, boyfriends, girlfriends, they will be the first to try and talk you out of your dreams, your visions and ideas. They'll laugh at you. They'll call you names because they have no dreams. They have no hunger for success. They don't have an appetite. They don't want it.
Don't spend minor time on major things. It's easy to get values mixed up. The man spends 3 hours watching television and only 30 minutes playing with his kids. Something is probably out of line there, right? Don't spend major money on minor things. Here is a great goal-achieving tip. Don't mistake movement for achievement. It's possible to be busy all day, come home exhausted, and only then realize that very little of your day consisted of productive activities. Don't get faked out by being busy. It isn't going hard all day that counts. It's the doing what, the value that counts. Another essential is concentration. The best use of time comes from putting plenty of value in it, and concentration means you take that challenge seriously. It's called careful investment for maximum results. Making a call, having a conversation, trying to solve a problem, concentrate. You won't believe the effect this will have on your life. Now, there is a time to let your mind wander. At that appointed time, you can go off for that walk on the beach, away from business. Let the breezes blow and your mind soar. Do some dreaming. That's healthy. But do it at that pre-planned time. At all other tasks, concentrate. Careful goal setting could be the time management answer you've been looking for. Goals well defined and well described and well thought out make us look carefully at the time we have to make all of our dreams come true. The answers to do better come from the necessity to do better. Now there is a last main point to consider. You won't get everything you want. What a statement to make after studying how to get whatever you want. But you won't get everything you want, and the reason is, it's not that kind of planet. Sometimes it's going to hail on your crop and rain on your parade. I'm sure you are very well aware of this. But in my opinion, if you work the system I've just shared with you, you will get more than plenty.